Mitch Hallahan has had a long rehabilitation process. He's a little off the mark in a few little areas, but tracking along nicely. He's been terrific in his work ethic and his professionalism. So he's going well. So Andrew Rains had a bit of a disruption in his knee on Friday at training. He hyperextended fairly badly, but it wasn't as bad as we thought after a surgeon's review. So the next 10 days we're going to take it fairly quietly with him and then start his fairly heavy rehab focus after that. So Sam Day, he had some troubles early days in pre-season with some immuno issues, and his energy levels were really down, which affected his training and his output on the track. We've managed to find out he had a cyst in his stomach, which obviously isn't helpful. Had some medication, so that's all settled down now. Didn't need any invasive stuff or operation, so the medication fixed him up, and he's back on track. Danny Stanley hurt his toe wrestling. It was like a turf toe, just really sore, so that limited what he could do. He's been working really hard over the break and the last couple of weeks with me, so he was back to train tomorrow. He'll do 2 or 3 drills and integrate back into footy. Yeah, Dion. He's had a few little niggles over his short career at the minute, but we're just got to be careful with his loads and what his week looks like. But he's transitioned back nicely. The biggest thing with him, along with a couple of other guys, is pull the reins a little bit because he's such a manic trainer. We've just got to be careful how we manage him. But he's back to full training, which is good news. Tommy's one who has a few little back issues, but he's been training okay. He's been fairly heavily modified, but he's tracking along okay. He's just a bit fragile for a big bloke, but I'm sure we'll get him right. Yeah, Brandon had some adductor issues. He had a little bit of surgery to fix up the issue that he had there, but come back in really good nick. He says he's feeling really good, running on top of the ground again, which is great. So again, like a couple of others, he'll transition back in tomorrow to a couple of drills, and we're hopeful we can keep him on track. Yeah, Hawley's probably a few weeks behind where Fish is, Fish Matera, but he's done everything right. Hawley's attitude and the way he's gone about his training's been first rate. So everything in his rehab's been good. He started his running, so like a couple of the others, we'll introduce a couple of drills into him in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, Gaz is really fit and really healthy. He's probably not too far away from full range. So he's a real pro, an absolute pro. So we would think that once he gets that full range back, we can start some more competitive elements with him, and fingers crossed, not too far away. I know it's a broken record, but he's tracking really nicely. He's a freak of nature, Jay, the way he trains and the way he goes about it. So we've just got to be careful. The temptation is to push pretty hard, but he's on track. We've got a really strong and solid plan for him. So really positive the way he's gone, and we're really happy with the way he's progressing. So in the next 3 or 4 weeks, he'd be getting pretty close to start some training.